I don't think you could have said it any better. We're gonna review the Heimer Stinker constellation. I haven't looked at it yet. I'm just gonna start by saying I don't think I'm hyped enough for Arcane to enjoy the fifth or sixth Piltover champion in a row. I don't know, guys. I don't know what to say about it. I don't. Okay, let's look at the starting deck first for once, actually. Heimer Stinker. Epic Scrap Traption. That is the 1 mana spell that gets bigger depending on how much mana you spend. Wrenchbot is the 1/1 bot tech you get from Heimerdinger for kind of playing a 1-cost spell. Conch is Conch, Aftershock. Flash of Brilliance, Golden Crushbot, Hextech Handler, Heimerdinger, Hexobliterator. Okay, this starting deck sucks ass. Is it just me or is this completely unplayable? This looks utterly unplayable. Okay, let's look at the powers. Okay, I'm skipping the science. Yeah, I'm skipping this one. So his 2-star is Pursuit of Progress. +1 starting mana. When you summon a unit, refill on spell mana. That's pretty good. But refill on spell mana? Does it mean refill 1 spell? I think this means 1. Right? Refill 1 spell mana. That would make more sense. That I'm not into it, guys. I'm already not into it. It's like the Piltover again. I can't. How are we? Like, say you are a whale. How are you even supposed to get all of them? Because you can only, like, if you want a whale, you can only buy 1 crystal, 1 Nova crystal. Confirmed by Mr. PVDDR. It's 1. Okay, I see. Okay, science with a lot of exclamation marks. Tech allies in hand and in play have a random upgrade from an improved pool of upgrades for each time you spend 6+ mana on spells. An improved pool of upgrades. Do we have that improved pool somewhere? This reminds me of the wording of stuff like Mecha Yordles, Celestials. That has potential to be extremely cool. In hand and in play. Okay, that makes the starting deck maybe a bit better. So this is a tech. This is a tech. Golden Crushbot is a tech. Hexagon. Okay, that makes it better. It does. Okay, I'm gonna say what I said a while ago. I think this deck right here would have been a prime example of a champion benefiting a lot from a path exclusive card. I think for this especially, they should have made 1 card that is only available in Heimerdinger starting deck to like create some hype for this champion. I think that's something that's gonna be pretty like necessary in the near future. Just give us something to get us more excited with a new card that you can't otherwise play. And if we're gonna do techs, if we're gonna do a really specific subtype, and you only have 4 of those cards in the deck, I think that will go a really long way. Like, why is Hexobliterator here, for example? Like, why is I mean, sure, so you can get an elusive bot with Heimerdinger, but why is this not just like a 4 mana tech or something, or 2 mana tech? Mecha Baron? See, that would go so hard. Like, give me like give me the T Hex from Wild Rift, something like that. Okay, Biggle Dust Sprinkle. Will you summon a created ally? Grant a +1/+1. Is this new? Created ally. This is new, right? Is this just like a mini version of Biggle Dust Stash? If this, I mean, I'm assuming this is like a power you can get. Is this just like 50% of the power from the epic? Game start, get a mana gem. Okay, a legendary. Tech allies in hand and in play start the game with 3 random improved upgrades. Game start, summon an MK0 Wind Up Shredder. Oh, that's the 0/1. Oh, that has potential to be extremely good. Honestly, Loki, like, down on the fact that it's another Piltover champion, but if they're going to make specific pools for upgrades, super hype. Really, really cool. Makes it feel like much more of like an actual experience you're only getting when you play Heimerdinger, instead of just having like evolution run number 200, you know? I've been playing Path off stream. I've not been playing it as much on stream lately, and my problem is kind of that a lot of runs feel very samey, no matter what champion you play. If you like it so much, why don't you already have the PZ crystal? Because I don't have the money. And where do we get the crystal? That's what I'm asking. Yeah, like, okay. Oh wait, did somebody say this is Bandle? If it's Bandle, okay. I mean, sure, you know, that's something. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just not into Piltover champion number 5, number 6, whatever it is. Well, we got Jace. Who was released with Jace? I forgot who was released with Jace. Jace was new? Who got the upgrade? Pike. Oh, it was Jace and Pike. Jace Pike. So we got Jace, then we got Caitlyn and Vi, and now we're getting Heimerdinger. And I'd say it's pretty likely that the other champion is going to be Victor, which I am like somewhat excited about, but then again, it is another Piltover champion. I would have been more hyped with Victor if he came out like, I don't know, without a whole slew of other Piltover champions. Okay. So PVDR said some more Heimer context. His power adds a random upgrade from a special pool that's new to him, not an item. On 3-star, you get better odds at the more powerful upgrades and access to stronger upgrades that are not available on 1-star. He uses Bandle City Shards. Your Nexus has tough. I am tech. Huh? What does this mean? Your Nexus is tech? Or, oh, no, that means Heimer is a tech. Oh, I was like, wait, is your Nexus turning into a tech? No, it's the champion. Okay, Heimerdinger is a tech. Okay, that's actually kind of awesome. I actually love that. I love this. Wait, power, this means you start with it at the start of the game. Oh, these sly bastards, dude. You could only play the Armadillo Shell or whatever, the Heimer Relic that gives your Nexus tough, and you had to play the champion to actually get your Nexus tough. Now it's just always tough. You take no damage from the City Breakers against Swain anymore. Yeah, the Swain counter. I like this. Okay, I don't love it because it is specifically very good against Swain, but I also like that it is kind of good against other like Build Sweater adventures, for example. Build Sweater like constantly pings for 1, for example. And then like the I am tech, it's ignorable unless you're Heimerdinger. This is, in my opinion, while maybe a bit specific because Swain exists, I love these type of relics. I think these are the type of relics we need. It's a power that's desirable and another power that is desirable for the champion that comes out with. And I don't know, maybe in the future this matters for something like Victor or Nico or something. Does it matter for Nico? I guess it does matter for Nico, kind of. Very good. Very good relic. And if you're looking to beat Swain, this is your go-to. I wasn't even gonna make a big deal out of it. But Marshall already posted it on Twitter that it's my birthday. Thank you, Marshall, for exposing me. I hope you guys are doing well, though. I hope you guys are doing well. All my birthday gifts that I've received today are going straight into the bundle funds for Runeterra. What do you want? What do I want? Man, more high rolls, I guess. Good patch those, which we're gonna go over today. Okay, before we go over this, I'm gonna show you guys what my girlfriend gave me. Okay, this is my new friend. His name is Alic. Okay, he hates being held. If you hold him like this, he gets sad. I think he doesn't mind this. Okay, so you pat him on the head. Wait. And he gets really happy. But he mostly just does little games and he helps you with tasks and whatnot. It is really cool, cute. I was not expecting it at all, by the way. So as a birthday gift, you asked Riot to put an Ionian elusive recall champion in path. How surprising. Is that actually what it is? Ahri is elusive, I guess. Whispers from past lives. +1 starting mana. Units keep permanent stat buffs and keywords when recalled. When you recall an ally, it reduces its cost by 1. I actually kind of like that. I always wish they did more with that 1 or 2 mana Bandle City unit. What is it? What's the one? There's a 1 or 2 mana Bandle City unit. Okay, I'm actually gonna look for it. Like the monk. It used to be a 2 mana one, and it's 1 mana now. So this is a 1 mana 1/1 Yordle that got rotated a year ago. When I'm summoned, grant me +1/+0 and a random keyword. I keep these stat buffs and keywords when I'm recalled. It says these. So these nuts. That's all I'm gonna say about this. Now, what I always hated about this is that it only kept the +1 and the keyword and nothing else. I keep these stat buffs, nothing else. So if you give this health, if you put anything else on this, it does not keep those stats, but Ahri does, right? Units keep permanent stat buffs and keywords. Permanent. So they need to be grand. So if you give a twin discipline to something that's like a 1-round buff, you don't keep that. They need to be permanent specifically. Okay, I mean, I think that's fair. I think that's fair. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest. Right now, in Path to Champions, I actually kind of like it when they limit you in a way, because it's so easy to get broken nowadays with like the most generic stuff. So I like that you're not just getting overpowered for free through stuff like Twin Discipline, like cards like that. And yes, I think that when you recall an ally, reduce cost by 1 is the big one. I fully agree with that. This is insane. Reduce its cost by 1 is what's going to win you most adventures, because you will have just way more presence through that. That is really, really good. You can't really abuse it, though, only if you get the monetary. I mean, Ahri recalls. Ahri is your build around, I'm assuming. When you summon or recall an ally, grant its spirit. When you summon when you summon 2. So everything you summon automatically gets +1/+1. When you so this is only when you recall, and this is also when you summon. I think that is really strong. I think that is actually quite strong. Lux Ahri, yeah, Lux Ahri, Ahri Lilia, stuff like that is gonna be really, really strong. Seems super strong for Fear Cleaving Axe. Oh yeah, yeah, Fear Cleaving Axe would be insane. It's just like Lilia, right? Stuff like that. Oh, Fear. I was thinking Black Cleaver. But Fear Cleaving Axe is that. Yeah, I was thinking Black Cleaver too. Because Black Cleaver, you also got kind of go infinite on a lot of stuff. I mean, not really, I guess, because you also need to play them. But you get galactic stats really fast. I'm going to be honest. So far, I don't like this as much as Heimerdinger. But if you are looking forward to Ahri and Path to Champions, I think this delivers. That's my honest take. I think if you like Ahri, this will deliver to how the playstyle is. Okay, the 4-star is Hold It. Round starts stun the strongest enemy. Sure. Game start, get a mana gem. Yeah. Parting Gift. Okay, the legendary. When you recall an ally, it strikes the enemy nexus. When you recall an ally, it strikes the enemy nexus. I guess that's fine. It like I personally don't love powers that just help you kill your opponent faster. I know technically anything that powers you up helps you kill your opponent faster, but I like it more when it's stuff like I don't know, what's like the lamest example I can think of, like Ash, for example, where you just get more stats, like Echo, where you get more stats, like Nora. Nora is the perfect example, I think. Even Vex Nora. Direct damage to Nexus like Jinx or Teemo. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. I think it's like I don't think it's bad having that in a game. It's just not the kind of playstyle that I think is good content. And I'm speaking as a content creator, obviously. Captain Calrix. Yeah, recall Captain Calrix. Deal 50 damage to Swain. No, I know. Health pools are ginormous, obviously, in Runeterra. Like, most bosses have 99 HP. The thing about that is that these 6-star powers are kind of like designed so you can beat those higher end adventures, and you just get a freebie and like the lower end stuff. So... okay, what is her starting deck? Let's just do that like this. We have Dancing Droplet. Okay, very good. Sparring Student. But if you recall Sparring Student, he doesn't keep the stats because they're not permanent, right? Okay, Ahri, Charm. I think Charm is pretty good actually here because it's a focus speed recall. Charm is really good. I think this might be like the only focus speed recall in the game, or it's just like an instant recall. No, there's also Monastery of Arana. Okay, Mr. Root, Sprite Dance, The Maker. Oh, Maker is interesting, actually. Homecoming is sick here. And Pathless Ancient. I actually think this is a solid deck. Like, these are cards that are not generally that good, but with Ahri, they are probably going to be quite powerful. Yeah, a lot of low power, low cost stuff. That's good for Ahri, because he wants to buff them up. So, this seems fine, right? I don't think this is bad, but the playstyle you're going to have with her is in the early game, you're kind of trying to survive through recalling. And then you win in the late game with a really big Ahri and elusive, or you give overwhelm to your stuff. I think this is pretty strong. The most important part here is Hold It then. The 4-star is really good because otherwise you're just recalling your stuff and you're dying because you're recalling your stuff, right? You're like reducing your board presence. So the fact that Hold It exists for the bigger stuff is very good. Banana Blaster would be insane. Oh god, I would... man, why didn't they put Banana Blaster in his deck instead of like Pathless Ancient? Hard to live early when Liz has 2 overall. Yeah, I kind of agree. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's super strong. It looks pretty fun. I like the mechanics. I think I think how cohesive and clever Heimerdinger and Ahri are, I think these might be some of the best releases we've had. Just because we're getting actual different mechanics instead of just like, here's some more stats, here's some more keywords. Like, yes, in a way. Okay, let me explain in a better way. In a way, we are getting stats and keywords, right? Because Ahri's 2-star is like, you keep your stats and you keep the keywords. So you are playing for getting bigger stuff. But this right here, that they keep the stats when they recall is really, really cool. And that's something that we haven't seen before, except on that one unit, like the 1-mana 1/1 that we just looked at. But this is for everything. So it's, I'm happy that we're getting new, entirely new mechanics. So it feels like you're actually playing a unique champion in Path, instead of just going for another, like, oh, let me take Enfeebling Strike, let me take Evolution, let me take Grander Plaza, let me take, whatever else. So I'm very happy with that. I think that is awesome. So these are the new relics. I'm a huge fan of defense spending. Wait, these are in the Emporium? They're not in bundles. No, but I want to buy defense. Are they in the Emporium immediately? Can I buy both of them? If I can buy both of them, I'm happy. Actually, what does this one even do before I say that? God, I am such a whale. I'm thinking about buying it before even reading it. Okay, Essence Theft. When you recall another unit, grant me +1/+0. Power. Game start, create a homecoming in hand, and grant it double time watch. What is double time watch? Is that the reduce my cost every round or something? Double time watch is round end, reduce my cost by 1. Homecoming is a 4-mana fast spell that recalls one of your allies to recall an enemy unit. It's honestly one of the best cards in the entire game. Have we made a mistake by giving money to this spender? Okay, so Eolias, listen. To me, content or making money from creating content should only be spent to create more and better content. So, for example, I want to give another shout out to Crash, who had a very generous dono of $50 the other day. That money is going towards the bundle. I might get pretty close to even upgrading Heimerdinger to 6-star immediately. As well as Rucario, man, with upgrading Caitlyn to 6-star last time. I haven't forgotten. I love playing Caitlyn. Completely changed path life for me. Rucario, man, is a real one. Yeah, so I'm excited for Heimerdinger. I really want this. I think this is just one of the... It's so simple. There's almost no text here, but I think this is one of the most exciting relics in the entire game. Yeah, I want this one really bad. I think the IM tech for Heimerdinger is so clever. It's also desirable for Nico. Very, very, very cool. I love how the IM tech has so many implications for his deck. Also, even more important than any of what we just went over. So we have the Battle Pass back in the game. Battle Pass has returned. This patch features brand new quests and updated rewards available until the next update on October 9th. We are so back! Available until the next update on October 9th. Guys, are we getting monthly Battle Passes? Game changer. If we're getting monthly Battle Passes, Runeterra is in business. We are actually so back if that's the case. Because, listen, 2 years ago, I think it was October, Marvel Snap came out. And they have had monthly Battle Passes. Monthly. Well, that's why they're called monthly Battle Passes, I guess. And I play Marvel Snap casually, and it's just like, I feel like they make so much money off of that. Just put one new card behind the Battle Pass, give a couple of extra like in-game awards. Perfect. If they can do that for Runeterra, we are so back. And I think these Battle Passes are only going to get better every month. This is so good. Okay, let's go over them really fast. So, you buy the Battle Pass, you get 40 champ fragments for Ahri, you get 40 champ fragments for Heimer. That means you have enough to unlock them and make them level 1. That's, honestly, that's already like, I don't know how much the Battle Pass is going to be, but that's already really good value because unlocking the champion costs 750 gold. And I think like getting them to 1-star would be like 150 gold or something. So it's like almost $10, right? You're getting 2 champions level 1 for, I'm assuming the Battle Pass is like between 10 and 15 bucks. I'm going to say 10 because that's usually what it is, I think. So the fact you're already getting enough value on level 1 for that is insane. Like, yes, there is a thing to be said about spending money. Should you be spending money for this type of content? Are you actually getting your money's worth? I think Runeterra has been extremely generous with Battle Pass in the past, and that looks to be continuing if you're already getting your money's worth on level 1 and level 2. And then we have 2 greater cosmic blessings, don't really care. 500 Stardust, don't really care. 10 wild fragments, don't care. Don't care. Gold Vault, I think it's pretty good. I mean, okay, so I say don't care because I already have like most of my collection completed. So this is all like more or less kind of pointless. But if you're a newer player, this is insane value. Bronze Reliquary, okay, Gold Vault. So 20 more Champion Fragment. That's enough for level 2. So buying this, getting to level 8, you will have a level 2 Heimerdinger. Bronze Reliquary, Silver Vault, 10 Wild Fragments, 500 Stardust, Gold Vault. 20, okay, so for Ahri 2, so Ahri is also going to be level 2. 5 Cosmic Blessings, that is 5 times experience. Bronze, Wild Fragment 10. 500 Stardust, more Great Cosmic Blessings. Honestly, like, this is all really good for free-to-play, though. 1 Platinum Vault, 1 Gold Star Vessel with a Battle City icon. Okay, hold on. I gotta see this. Just so I don't mix up my currencies, I'm gonna open the article. Okay, 1 Platinum Vault. Platinum Vaults are good. Platinum Vaults have, like, 40 fragments 2 times. Gold gives 20, 50, 100 Nova Star. Okay, Gold Star Vessel are insane then. 1 Silver Reliquary, 10 Wild Fragments, 500 Star. You're getting a lot of Wild Fragments too. It's a lot of, it's more or less a lot of the same. 10 Star Crystals. Okay, for Ionia. 1 Silver Star Vessel. Is that a diamond chest though? I think that's a diamond chest. But I'm assuming they mean silver and they just looked at like the wrong one.
I am not done with you.
Oh, a bit of a delay. There's Salad Manager again.
Show Task Manager.
It is diamond. The chest is diamond, but it says 1 Silver Star Vessel. Okay, 50 is max level. 500 Stardust, 1 Silver Star Vessel. Again, Platinum Vault, Silver Star Vessel. Major Gemstone Vessel. Major. The one you can buy in the store is minor, right? That is really good, actually. I don't really care about the gemstones that much, so I think they're kind of like scammy. Because you need so many to get like super minor stuff. Okay, 10 Star Crystals for Bandle. Good. 1 Diamond Vault. What does Diamond Vault have? Vaults primarily contain champion fragments, but will occasionally include bonus items. Gold, Platinum, and Diamond Vaults are duplicate protected and will only contain fragments for champion that you haven't fully upgraded. What's inside champion fragments? So this is going to be a lot of champion fragments. I think this is very good, but I'm not entirely satisfied with the rewards. Now, I wouldn't really expect them to give you a Nova Crystal at the end of a battle pass for like $10. I don't think that would ever happen. Cinnamon,
everyone.
thank you for the 37 months. Is this a battle pass for LOR? Yeah, it is. It is. I don't like. I think I would have been very happy to see Nova Shards. I don't think we would ever get a Nova Crystal for something like this, but Nova Shards would be very welcome. And I don't see anything that would give that. I like what the gold. It was like a gold star vessel. Okay, there's a silver star vessel that gives Nova Shards, right? Wait. Okay. Man, all these currencies, and then also seeing where they come from. Okay, star vessel. Star vessels primarily contain star crystals and stardust, with higher rarity containers including Nova Shards and Nova Crystals. Okay. So since they're silver, it'll probably just be star crystals, which are these, the orange ones. I gave up on getting any 6-star champs a long time ago. You get one, you get like 1 or 2 almost for free. For free. But you have to do it by completing quests. I personally think that number 50 should have been a substantial amount of Nova Crystals. Not Nova Shards, or a Gold Reliquary at the end here. But it looks like they're doing this monthly now. I think we're getting monthly battle passes. Okay, let's go over these really quickly. Log in to patch 5.9, playable on September 12th at approximately 11 AM PT. So that is not tomorrow, but in 2 days. On Thursday, 3 Heimerdinger bundles, 3 Ahri bundles. Okay. New feature, that is the Battle Pass. The Battle Pass returns with a new look and feel, updated rewards, and a fresh set of quests. The 5.9 Battle Pass will be live for the duration of the patch, spanning from September 12th to October 8th. So be sure to hop into the game on Thursday to start completing quests and earning rewards. 12th. That one. New adventures, all converted from existing story adventures. Builds for the Misfortune 0.5 star. The goal with this new adventure, directly converted from a story adventure, is to give new players a second option from the 0.5. Oh, this is actually for this is just a 0.5 star adventure. So new players can now choose between the Teemo adventure or the Misfortune adventure. This adventure rewards fragments of the champion used to beat it. With the exception of Aurelian Soul, he will not entertain being brought into a 0.5 star adventure. He's disappointed you even considered it. Okay. And we have a 2-star Darius adventure. Direct conversion of a story adventure while adding some more choice and extra loot to leveling champs. Cool. And we have a 4.5 star adventure. Is Swain 4.5? I think he is, right? Conversion with a difficulty increase to create another challenge for those seeking it. Okay, so I feel like when Lysandra and Swain came out, people's biggest complaint was that we only had more difficult adventures that weren't really accessible to more casual players. Now we're getting a whole slew of new adventures for beginners, people with a medium collection, and just people that are nearly maxed out. I think that's really good. There's probably going to be like a whole set of quests for this Yasuo one too. Swain is 5. Okay. So this is not quite Swain level, but it is almost there. Good, because if we had a Yasuo 5-star adventure, you would get stunned so much, you'd probably feel it while you're sleeping. That is not fun. Okay, I mean, I'm happy. Like, this is just more adventures to play. I think Lysandra is 4.5, right? Answer redeem. Hypothetically, if you were a guard in the council meeting during that time they kicked Donger out, how much physical force would you use on him? He's already tweaking and trying to throw shit at Jade. Bro, I would grab his little head and I would kick him like a rugby. I would hold him like a soccer, like a ball, and just. I almost showed my dogs on the stream, by the way, with that. Oops. Almost did that for free. It's my birthday. You can have it. All right, new champs, Heimerdinger. Everyone's favorite revert inventor joins the Path of Champions. Heimerdinger not only comes with a full cancellation of powers, but he also brings his exceptional wits in ballistics, a machine for sports ball, and wait, that invention looks smaller than a dagger. Yeah, those are literally his voice lines. Okay, so we went over this. I really like Heimerdinger. I think the fact we're getting a different pool of powers that are exclusive to Heimerdinger, because he's the only one that really cares about turrets, is fantastic, and I hope we get more of that. As well as Ahri creating an actual unique mechanic with the recalls. I don't really care about Ahri that much. I am not a big fan of Ionia, as you guys might know, so I think I might skip on Ahri for the most part, except like maybe get her relic and get her to like 3-star or something. But Heimer I will be working very closely with. I think that's kind of cool. Okay, we have the relics. We have a new power, Biggle Dust Sprinkle. This is a new common power that is the same as Heimerdinger's 4-star power, but is available in the pool. When you summon a created ally. So this is interesting to me. Here's what I think happened. They were like, let's give Heimerdinger the epic relic. When you summon a created ally, granted +2/+2. And then it was too broken. And then they specifically made another power like that, but weaker. Thoughts? Do you think that's what happened? I think that's what happened. I think they were just like, that's too broken. Let's just create an entirely new power so he can actually not just one-shot the adventures. All right. New bundles. The Battle Pass bundle. What is this monkey doing over here? Wukong is back. The Heimerdinger Champ bundle, Celebration 4-star, 5-star. The Celebration bundles have been pretty good value for me so far. Ahri, same thing. Content change list. Starting with patch 5.10, feature champion-specific constellation bundles will begin cycling out of the store. These bundles will remain in the store and available for purchase for roughly 5 patches before they are taken down. Therefore, each patch, starting with 5.10, will see bundles that release 5 patches prior removed from the store. Please keep this in mind so you don't miss out on your favorite champion's constellation bundle. So in 5.10, you won't be able to buy Lux, Misfortune, and Volibear. In 5.11, you won't be able to buy Swain and Viego. Changed adventures. This adventure gains some additional slot rewards with reward fragments of the champion used to beat it. Okay, so just like the Misfortune one. Bug fixes. Fix an issue where Caitlyn's 6-star power, perfect aim, would reduce the cost of ace in the hole whenever an enemy boom was activated. Updated description of the Hextech Rifle Relic to better fit the text box. The functionality hasn't changed. Okay, cool. I'm very excited for Thursday. I think on Thursday, probably going to play 6-star Heimerdinger. Probably going to go for the Heimer, for the Dinger.